Hello and welcome back to another flight simulator video, and we're in the Flight Sim Studios E-Jet again, this time the E175, which is a slightly bigger version of the one we flew last time, which is the E170. Now today we are flying on KLM City Hopper from here in Amsterdam, the home base, all the way to Frankfort in Germany. Flight time today is about 40 minutes, so it's quite a nice easy run, and the E-Jet is perfect for it. Anyway, let's jump into our MCDMU and we'll start to prepare for our flight. Now I've put in the the flight already, so we'll be departing today. Runway. That's nice. The announcements are being done, by the sounds of it, in Dutch, which is really nice. So today's departure will be on 18 left, which is fine. It's quite a short taxi, and we are on the Rend 2 Echo. Oh no, that's the Rend 3. Hang on, clear selection. We'll do runway 18 left. Okay, that departure is not in here. So what we'll do then is the Rend 3 Echo instead of the 2 Echo. I'm sure there's not much difference in that flight plan. And then we're going to Epo. It's there. Nipra. Nisco. Next. Ditax. And then into... We are expecting arrival. Runway 07 right for arrival. 07 left would be nice, but it's quite a long taxi. We'll do ILS for runway 07 left. Do we have transitions? No, it doesn't look like we have any transitions on the approach, so let's just apply that to the arrival. Okay. And then that's pretty much it, I think. Next. There we go. Perf in it. Landing fuel, takeoff fuel. Right. Let's do this. We're going to be taking off on runway 07. No. Taking off 18 left. Conditions. We'll do clement weather because it's a bit hazy today. Flaps 2 for takeoff. Alternatively, 18 left. We'll do dry. Again, flaps 2. We'll calculate. We'll go into the manifest. We'll call that into the MCDMU with our first officer. Will do that for us, which will be great. So that leaves us now just to do the clearance with the air traffic controller. And then while we're doing the clearance, let's run the APU. And we're having connection problems again, which is fantastic. Let's check in with the ATIS first.
ILS runway 18 center and ILS runway 18 right in use. Landing and departing runway 18 center, runway 18 left and runway 18 right. All aircraft read back, hold short instructions. Advise.
It's quite cold. Let's get our IFR clearance.
Skip all clearance delivery KLM 1817 IFR to Frankfurt, ready to copy.
KLM 1817 is cleared to Frankfurt Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 18 left climb and maintain 9,000 feet. Departure frequency is 119.175 squawk 0355.
KLM 1817 cleared to Frankfurt Airport is filed. Takeoff runway 18 left climb and maintain 9,000 feet. Departure on 119.175 squawk 0355.
KLM 1817 readback is correct. Contact ground on 121.5
Alright, perfect. So we have our clearance, be 121705, so we'll click onto that, we'll tune that in. And then we're just waiting now for the baggage, last of the baggage to be cleared, which looks like we're just doing that now. And then we'll prepare for our departure with GSX. Wow, fully loaded.
Hi, Captain. Boarding is complete.
Thank you. So the flight attendant has confirmed we're fully boarded. Let's call GSX for our pushback and departure. De-icing, yes, we'll do de-icing today because the temperature currently is 1 degree. Let's get the doors closed then. Oh, hello. Doors closing, please. Yeah, all doors are closed. We'll just wait for the de-icing truck.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the captain speaking. My name is Martin, and with First Officer
Where's
McCall,
the
we'll have
beacon?
the
Oh,
pleasure
nav
of today's
and
flight.
beacon.
We'll soon start taxiing to the runway. The flight should take place on time. Please listen to the cabin crew's instructions during the flight. Thank you, and have a
So we're going to do de-icing.
Doors on flight and cross-check.
We'll do type 1. And then we'll do 50% based on temperature. And it's always important when the temperature is low that we de-ice the aircraft. So I think all of our, yeah, we're all pretty much set to go. Easy aircraft to set up and turn around. So we just wait for the de-icing equipment to clear then, and then we will continue with our flight. All right. So our de-icing has been complete. I think we can set pump 1A on now as well, can't we? So de-icing has been done. Just waiting for our pushback now. Find a nice position to sit. I think this is a good position. Wing walkers are coming out as well. Come on, tow truck. Taking a while, isn't it? Oh, there you go. Bypass pin has been inserted. Oh, the wheel chocks are still out. Oh no. Ground. Remove the wheel chocks. There we go. So open back up to manifest. And hopefully we can start our pushback just now. I'm really liking flying this aircraft, you know, so hopefully this will be a really nice flight. I mean, they're two big airports, so it should be okay anyway. Let's see. There we go. Now we should be able to commence pushback at any second now. Just waiting for the prompt for... Okay, something's not quite right. Should we do that? Normally it gives you a little prompt on the top when GSX is doing its stuff. Ah, here we go. Nose facing southeast. Wait, southeast is the other way. Nose left facing southeast on taxiway Alpha 3. We'll do that one. So are we going to push back now? Don't know why it's taking a while. Release the parking brake. What is GSX doing? I'm so confused. Oh my gosh, why are we stuck on the gate? Continue pushback. You need to set the parking brake. Okay. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? Why am I only... Why can't I go back to the cockpit? There we go. I can go back to the... No. There we go. Okay, set the parking brake. Right, what's next? Come on, GSX. Get yourself together. Continue. Departure clearance. De-icing. No, we've just done de-icing. Due to icing conditions, stand by for... Release parking brakes. We're gonna move now. Hey, we did it. God, that took a while. Now, this pushback, which is pretty typical at an airport like Amsterdam anyway, we're gonna be going out. Which way are we going? It looks like it's starting to rain as well. Oh, we're just gonna turn on here. I thought it was gonna like bring us all the way up to there. Anyway, due to icing conditions, we are not starting the engines until pushback has been completed. Okay. Is that it then? Pushback complete? There we go. And then we'll start engines from 1, and then we'll do 2. Okay, my connection is lost again for some reason. Gonna start engine 1.
We vragen nu uw volledige aandacht terwijl het cabinepersoneel de veiligheidsvoorzieningen van dit vliegtuig demonstreert. Gebruik tijdens de demonstratie geen hoofdtelefoon. Dit vliegtuig is uitgerust met 4 hoofdnooduitgangen, elk gemarkeerd met een rood exitbord. 2 aan de voorzijde van de cabine, 2 aan de achterzijde van de cabine. Ook zijn er 2 nooduitgangen naar de vleugels van het vliegtuig in het midden van het vliegtuig. Neem even de tijd om de dichtstbijzijnde uitgang te vinden. In sommige gevallen bevindt de dichtstbijzijnde uitgang zich mogelijk achter u. Als u het vliegtuig moet evacueren, wordt u door vloerverlichting naar de uitgang geleid. Om de veiligheidsgordel los te maken, steekt u het metalen deel in de gesp. Deze kan worden afgesteld met het uiteinde van de gordel. Om de riem te openen, tilt u de buitenkant van de gesp op. Bij een plotselinge daling van de cabinedruk vallen de individuele zuurstofmaskers af.
Okay, engine 2 can start now.
Stevig over uw neus neus en mond en adem normaal. Hoewel de zak zich niet met lucht vult, vindt de zuurstofstroom automatisch plaats. Reist u met een kind of iemand die hulp nodig heeft, zet dan eerst uzelf op en help dan de ander. Het reddingsvest bevindt zich onder uw stoel of in het paneel boven uw hoofd. Mocht u onverhoopt op het water belanden, verwijder dan het vest en trek het over uw hoofd. Heel vervolgens de bandages OMG, medaal en borstels die je aan de voorkant. Om het vest op te blazen, trekt u alleen stevig aan het rode touwtje als u het vliegtuig verlaat. Om het vest bij te vullen, blaast u in het mondstuk. Lees voor vertrek de veiligheidskaarten, maak uw veiligheidsgordels vast, klap de armleuningen in en open de ramen. Voor uw veiligheid en comfort raden wij u aan uw veiligheidsgordels tijdens de vlucht aan te houden. Vanaf nu moeten draagbare elektronische apparaten in de vliegtuigmodus worden gezet totdat er na de landing een aankondiging wordt gedaan. Wij willen u eraan herinneren dat roken aan boord ten strengste verboden is en dat er rookmelders in de toiletten aanwezig zijn. Als u vragen heeft, aarzel dan niet om deze aan een van onze bemanningsleden te stellen. Wij wensen iedereen een prettige vlucht.
Schiphol ground KLM 1817 with Quebec ready to taxi IFR.
KLM 1817 taxi to and hold short of runway 18 left. Contact tower on 119.2 when ready.
Taxiing hold short runway 18 left KLM 1817.
Trim should be set to 3.5. Do 3.5 on the trim. 3.5 set. Right, we're good to go. We've got foggy conditions today, so we have to be very careful. Set the auto brake to RTO, reject to takeoff. We'll shut down the APU. Everything is highly automated on this aircraft, which is kind of nice actually. Really reduces the workload on the pilots. That's the cabin ready. We've still got a bit of a taxi anyway.
Captain, the cabin is now secured and ready for departure.
There we go, we've got a bit of a taxi anyway. Roll takeoff. There you go. I've got it set now. LNAV has been engaged there, and we got roll to takeoff as well. So that should give us what I want for takeoff. Now, yeah, that should be okay. I hope. So I've got the fly-by-wire injector in again. As you can see, there's lots of aircraft sitting around. Nothing seems to be moving really, not a lot anyway. This is Schiphol Airport. We've got a little bit of a taxi, but not too far. Oh, I love the ITA livery. This is the plain blue with the Italian flag on the tail. It's kind of nice. Anyway, I'm really loving this aircraft. It's it flies really nicely, taxis really well. In fact, on the ground it feels, as I mentioned in the last video, it feels actually quite heavy. Gives it a bit more weight behind it, which is really nice for taxiing. Gives more feedback to the user. So in my opinion, they've done a really good job at making it feel like it's got some weight to it. So we're just going to turn down this taxiway here. Now we're running parallel to the runway that we'll be flying on. It's very, very foggy today here in Schiphol. Oh, it's an A350, that one. Just gonna turn in this way. And then this way. See there, 28 left, which is the one that we want. Some more parking areas over here, nice remote stands. There is an aircraft taxiing over there, looks like a Lot 737, but it's hard to tell really with these conditions. We're going this way, November 2. See that lot somewhere over there. Now we could take off from this position, but we're going to go to the end of the runway today. Switch over to tower. I like the sounds as well when it's here on the ground, because it has a feel that it's actually on the ground.
Cabin crew, please be ready for departure.
There you go. And our announcement for our departure. I'm going to set the TANR rate on for our transponder. And we're going to call it in. And then we'll stop here at the hold short line. We'll stop at this line today because it's very, very foggy in case there's any landing traffic. I don't think there is, but we'll stop here anyway. As it says, ILS hold.
Skip Hall Tower, KLM 1817 ready for IFR departure, runway 18 left.
KLM 1817 QNH 30.62 wind 218 at 5. Cleared for takeoff runway 18 left.
Very good.
Cleared for takeoff runway 18 left, KLM 1817.
Got connection lost again, apparently. That's a shame again. Okay, so here's the runway. Can barely see it, but there's enough visibility for taking off. Okay, chrono coming on. Advance the throttles. Once we reach 60%, it should flex to takeoff. There we go. Flexing to takeoff. Check.
Good one. Okay.
There we go.
Positive rate.
Gear up. Turning slightly. Gonna do a get above 500 feet. AP's coming on.
KLM 1817 contact Amsterdam Center on 119.175. Good day.
Going to 119.175 KLM 1817. Amsterdam Center KLM 1817 is passing 1,800 feet, climbing 9,000 feet.
Kuwaiti 128 climb and maintain flight level 270. Voor uw veiligheid en KLM 1817 Amsterdam Center QNH 30.62 radar contact. Continue to Edgehill. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated until the seatbelt warning lights turn on. For your safety and comfort, we also suggest that you keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the flight in case unexpected
Climb
turbulence.
and maintain flight level 370. Keep speed not above 250 knots.
It flaps up.
1820 climb and maintain flight level 380. KLM 1355 climb and maintain flight level 350.
There we go. Look at that. Above the clouds already.
KLM 1817 traffic is 12 o'clock per mile at 3,000 feet going. Report them in sight.
We're accelerating up to 250
KLM
knots.
1955 climb and maintain 9,000 feet. Climb and maintain 9,000 feet KLM 1955. KLM 1955 traffic is 6 o'clock 2 miles at 4,900 feet. Report them in sight.
Doing well with the climb out already. That worked out so much better.
Have the insight.
Like genuinely, that worked out really much better than the last video with the Eastern Airways. So now we're climbing out quite beautifully, going through 7,000 feet. We're climbing nice and quick.
Climb and maintain flight level
Okay, we got some.
230.
We can go up to 230 now.
118.405 KLM 1776. Goodbye. Wisco Tree 649er traffic is 12 o'clock per mile at flight level 355 Airbus. Report them in sight.
And then we'll set the barriers to standard.
Climb and maintain flight level 230 KLM 1817.
Wisco Tree 649er traffic alert. 6 o'clock less than 1 mile flight level 355 Airbus. Report them in sight.
Now it's not too bad the weather-wise, so let's go with seatbelt sign off. Climbing out quite nicely. Approaching 10,000 feet. Landing lights can come out now. Very nice. Very nice departure today.
55 climb and maintain flight level 210.
Accelerating now.
Easy Tree 442 climb and maintain 16,000 feet.
So we've got our climb speed at 270. It's holding it quite nicely. We've got a really nice climb out as well.
3 o'clock 3 miles at
Now apparently there are two modes here.
report them in
For the auto throttle.
climb and maintain
So this says speed E. I'm not too sure what that means. We're in flight level change mode, following the LNAV, which is this one. There we go, nice turn.
Seabird 983 have the traffic.
Yeah, so apparently there's two speed modes. There's one for control by throttle, and there's one that controls by pitch. Now, that's what we're in now. I believe the speed E stands for elevator, so it's elevating up and down. And then you've got speed T, which is for throttle. It's a shame that this display doesn't really work on here, because this display here, it shows you a vertical profile, but because there's no VNAV on this aircraft at the moment, this profile doesn't really show up. If you see videos, actually cockpit videos of the Embraers, you'll see this in action, and it actually looks really nice. You can even display terrain on it, which is really cool. Reset the heading bug in case we need to change course at any point. Anyway, that's us climbing out. I'm going to leave you guys to enjoy the views, which looks like it's mostly cloudy today. and I'll see you just before we descend into Frankfort.
Transavia 670 tree climb and maintain 11,000 feet. Climb and maintain 11,000 feet. Transavia 670 tree. City 12 tree climb and maintain 15,000 feet. Climb and maintain 15,000 feet. City 12 tree. Amsterdam Center Ryanair 117 is passing flight level 345, climbing flight level 360. Ryanair 117 Amsterdam Center radar contact. Continue to Typer. Alfred 7348, you are 1,300 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain flight level 380. Climb and maintain flight level 380, Beaufort 7348. Amsterdam Center was Air 1371, 12,000 feet. Eurowings 90365, contact Langen Center on 118.75. Good day. Was Air 1371 Amsterdam Center QNH 30.62 radar contact. Continue to Ahoji. City 1338, you are 64 miles east. Climb and maintain flight level 190. Expect ILS runway 18 center approach via RDIP transition. Clear to RDIP. KLM 1817 climb and maintain flight level 310. Kuwaiti 128 contact Langen Center on 118.75. Good day. Easy 21907 climb and maintain flight level 370. Keep speed not above 250 knots. Ryanair 3472 contact Langen Center on 118.75. Good day.
KLM 1955, climb and maintain flight level 310. Climb and maintain flight level 310, KLM 1955.
Easy 21907 traffic in sight. KLM 1817 contact Langen Center on 117 traffic is 9 o'clock 2 miles at flight level 350 Airbus. Report them in sight. Ryanair 1173 have the traffic. Ryanair 1013 contact Langen Center on 118.75. Good day. Going to 118.75 Ryanair 1013. KLM 1955 contact Langen Center on 118.75. Good day.
Going to 118.75 KLM 1817. Langen Center KLM 1817 is passing flight level 305 climbing flight level 310.
Anatolia 27 climb and maintain 14,000 feet. Keep speed not above 220 knots. KLM 1817 Langen Center radar contact. Continue to Amosu. Langen Center KLM 1955 is at flight level 260 climbing flight level 310. Eurowings 90365 contact approach on 128.655.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just reached cruising altitude. The entire flight is carried out in accordance with the submitted flight plan. The weather at the destination airport should be good, and we do not expect any disruptions during the rest of the flight. However, it is recommended to keep your seatbelt fastened in case of unexpected turbulence.
Goodbye. KLM 861 heavy contact Bremen Center on 125.1. Good day. KLM 1955 climb and maintain flight level 350. Anatolia 27 contact approach on 128.655. Good day. Singapore 308 heavy, you are 1,000 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain flight level 380. Climb and maintain flight level 350 KLM 1955. Langen Center Easy 21907 is passing flight level 325 climbing flight level 370. Easy 21907 Langen Center radar contact. Continue to Roadkill. Langen Center Lufthansa 961 is passing flight level 345 climbing flight level 350. Anatolia 27 descend and maintain 5,000 feet. Lufthansa 961 Langen Center radar contact. Continue to Anoka. Descend and maintain 5,000 feet Anatolia 27. Anatolia 27 contact approach on 128.655. Good day. Ryanair 5008 traffic is 10 o'clock per mile at 5,600 feet Cessna C25C. Report them in sight. One 128.655 Anatolia 27. Goodbye. and maintain 11,000 feet. Climb and maintain 11,000 feet. Emirates 5-6 heavy. KLM 1817 descend and maintain 17,000 feet. Cessna Foxtrot Bravo Delta climb and maintain flight level 260. Cessna Hotel Romeo Foxtrot climb and maintain 10,100 feet. Climb and maintain flight level 260 Cessna Foxtrot Bravo Delta. Climb and maintain 10,100 feet Cessna Hotel Romeo Foxtrot.
Descend and maintain 17,000 feet KLM 1817.
Singapore 308 heavy contact Amsterdam Center on 119.175. Good day. Singapore 308 heavy. Goodbye. Ryanair 5008, you are 43 miles north. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway 21 approach via FH 506 transition. Cleared to FH 506.
Dames en heren, we zijn zojuist aan onze afdaling begonnen. Blijf alstublieft zitten. Binnenkort loopt onze boordservice door de cabine om onnodig afval op te halen.
Hello there, I'm back again. We've started our descent already, down to 17,000, and we'll continue down into Frankfurt. We're not going to be too long now. Flight time now is we're at 24 minutes, so we're probably another 10 to 15 minutes and then we're on the ground. And approximately 25 miles, thereabouts. Now, according to our flight plan, we will be flying over the top of Frankfurt and then making a U-turn around to line up to runway 17. Right. My planned arrival will be no auto brakes and no reversers. We probably don't need either. I will attempt to do what they call an aerodynamic braking, which is quite a difficult maneuver to pull off, but I'm going to try it anyway, considering we have a really long runway and we can use virtually all of it if we can. That is my plan. Now, whether that goes well or not, you guys can witness for yourselves. Now, it looks like a lot of the mist, we got like sort of mist and fog appearing in different places. Weather on the ground at Frankfurt is at the as it goes at the moment. So overcast weather, 1 degree on the ground. QNH 1037. Visibility is not looking too bad either, so we should be alright. Just the overcast clouds to deal with. We got quite a strong wind coming in from our left hand side, as you can see by this indication. And we're holding at 17,000 right now. We got communication problems again, so we'll just do that and then do that. See, 5,000. I was wondering why we're not given any.
5,000 feet. Expect RNAV X-ray runway 7 right approach via Iblis transition clear to Iblis KLM 1817.
We'll go down.
KLM 1817 contact center on 127.6. Good day.
Hopefully we're not going to be too high.
127.6 KLM 1817. Goodbye.
See if I can manage it.
Center KLM 1817 is passing 16,500 feet, descending 5,000 feet.
German cargo 451 heavy, contact Frankfurt approach on 127.28. Good day. Eurowings 10 contact Langen Center on 118.75. Good day. KLM 1817 Center QNH tree 0.55 radar contact. Continue to Iblis. Lufthansa 20 climb and maintain flight level 280. 118.75 Eurowings 10. Goodbye.
Have to do the barrier on this side as well. 3055. Here we go, 3055. What's going on again? Got some ATC issues again, and the controller has changed again. I think we're going to be too high now because we're having these problems. What we'll do, we'll try to increase, we'll switch this to, how do we do this again? There we go, manual. We'll bring our speed down now, down to 250. Ready for our deceleration. At 10,000 feet, let's bring the speed brakes out as well, just to help with that deceleration. Seatbelt sign is going to come on now. I'm going to leave the ATC window open in case we get those communication issues again.
KLM 1817, contact Frankfurt approach on 127.28. Good day. Speedbird 127 Heavy, you are 300 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain flight level tree 70.
Going to 127.28 KLM 1817.
Dolomiti 8855, contact Frankfurt approach on 118.5.
Frankfurt approach KLM 1817 is at 11,000 feet, descending 5,000 feet.
KLM 1817, Frankfurt approach QNH tree 0.62 radar contact. Continue to Iblis. Frankfurt approach Lufthansa 14077,900.
We're almost directly over the airport now.
Lufthansa 1407, Frankfurt approach QNH tree 0.62 radar contact. Continue to DS 950.
Oh, we got a big freeze. There we go. Okay, GSX, let's set you up. V. Let's do 114. We're below 10,000 feet. Let's get those landing lights on. Seatbelt sign is on. Perfecto. Easy aircraft to fly, I love it. And it flies very nicely as well. Let's get those speed brakes back in. Might increase the speed a little bit, but we'll watch the throttles come down. Oh, we're having some... There we go. And we'll bring up our descent rate as well. Don't think we have to be too extreme.
KLM 1817 descent and maintain 3,500 feet.
Descend and maintain 3,500 feet KLM 1817.
KLM 1817 descend and maintain 2,400 feet.
Descend and maintain 2,400 feet KLM 1817.
KLM 1817, you are 11 miles northwest of Frankfurt. Contact Frankfurt Tower on 127.33 when inbound on the approach.
Tower on 127.33 KLM 1817.
Let's go heading mode. Zoom in. 5 mile arc, I kind of like that. I wonder if I arm the approach mode. Oh, that's VO. Oh crap, what did I do? FMS mode, not 2, that's 1. I wonder if I armed the approach mode,
2500.
would it let me do the ILS from here? So, I wonder if it will let me go straight into the ILS from here. We'll get our speed down now as well. Approach mode doesn't really do anything for me. Why? Okay. Go flaps, and we're going to swing around for the ILS, but the ILS is not engaged, which is really confusing. Let's go straight for the ILS then. Is there not a way to do that one? Okay, why is the ILS not coming up on the display here? Oh my gosh. Why do I have to take a shortcut? We'll contact Frankfurt now.
Frankfurt Tower KLM 18171 4 miles west inbound, RNAV X-ray runway 7 right approach.
KLM 1817, Frankfurt Tower. QNH tree.
Why do I keep zooming out? The heading bug is really slow.
Cleared RNAV X-ray runway 7 right approach.
Cleared RNAV X-ray runway 7 right approach, KLM 1817.
Now, I don't know what I've done wrong. I'm sure somebody gonna correct me. But I no longer have... I don't have the little bars for the ILS. But I think we should be okay anyway. There we go. Flaps coming down to 3. Gears coming down as well.
Cabin crew, seats for landing.
Again, I don't have the ILS bars on here. I don't know why. Oh, this is so busy, busy, busy.
Lufthansa 1407 Drogba Town. QNH 30.6 tree wind 070 and 6. Cleared RNAV X-ray runway 7 right approach. Cleared RNAV X-ray runway 7 right approach, Lufthansa 1407.
Oh, this is a bit of a messy one, isn't it? Just gonna adjust our heading. This is a messy one because I don't have I don't know why I can't just do that. Program, direct, flight plan. It's 4-1. Put that at the top of the flight plan.
Lufthansa 1407, wind 070 at 6. Cleared to land runway 7 right. Cleared to land runway 7 right, Lufthansa 1407.
I think that aircraft is just ahead of us, you know. Oh, I can see runway 17 left. Approach lights. Autopilot's off. Manual trim. Oh, it's pushing up a bit.
KLM 1817, follow the Airbus on final.
Flaps 5.
070 at 6. Cleared to land runway 7 right.
Cleared to land runway 7 right KLM 1817.
Runway's in sight. Oh, we're lined up with runway 07 center. It's okay, we'll just turn over to the right hand side. There is a aircraft ahead of us, and it doesn't look like we're going to be able to let them off the runway before we get on there. Check. You can see the skyline of Frankfort there. The airspeed's really dropped off. Why is the airspeed dropping off? There we go. Manually flying with throttles as well, and my scenery is just dog poop. I'm trying to adjust the trim here so it's not bumping around so much, and our airspeed has just climbed up quite significantly since I did that. Oh my god, and the frame rate is just dying on me.
Frankfurt Tower, Lufthansa 19111 miles southwest, inbound RNAV X-ray runway 7 right approach. KLM 1817, go around.
Oh gosh.
Lufthansa 1901, Frankfurt Tower. QNH tree 0.
Why is the frame rate just dying on me?
7 at 7. Cleared RNAV X-ray runway 7 right approach. Cleared RNAV X-ray runway 7 right approach.
Look at this. This is aerodynamic braking, this is. I'm holding the nose up slightly. Just letting the aircraft gently coast down. There you go. Nose is down now. Well, they actually told me to go around, but do manual braking. And we'll just turn off here.
Going around KLM 1817.
We're not actually going around because we're here on the ground, aren't we?
KLM 1817, contact Frankfurt approach on 127.
There we go. Off the runway, flaps coming up.
De luchthaven van bestemming. Voor uw veiligheid en comfort verzoeken wij u te blijven zitten en uw veiligheidsgordels vast te maken totdat de gezagvoerder het signaal veiligheidsgordels vast uitzet. Het gebruik...
It's nice, isn't it? Well, we're on the ground, and this scenery is from Orbex. It's a free one, actually, believe it or not. So we're just going to taxi over. Let's get the APU running now as well. And what was my parking position? I think I said V114. Yes, so V114. So we've got quite a bit of a taxi to complete in a moment, and then we will be at the gate. Now that approach just didn't work out very well for me because I didn't really have the aircraft set up properly. I'm still learning this aircraft, but we're getting there, and it looks like our flight time was about 41 minutes according to our clock on the right hand side. APU is running 100%. So yeah, there we go. KLM City Hopper Embraer 175. I didn't do a bad job with that aerodynamic braking, as they call it, where you just let the aircraft stay nose up for a bit and let the aircraft gently bring the nose down, and it saves on wear on both the, you noticed I didn't even use the reverse throttle or reverse thrust for that landing, so it saves on wear on the brakes, it saves on wear on the engines as well, not going into reverse. So welcome to Frankfort, and the weather here is not too bad, better than it was in Amsterdam. Amsterdam, you saw we had lots of low visibility weather, and here not so bad. Now we're going to cross the runway somewhere up here. Let me just open the Microsoft map, because it actually has a nice, when you zoom in enough you get a nice diagram of the airport. Next taxiway I think we can turn, and then that should bring us straight onto our parking position. It looks like there's a couple of aircraft that have decided to collide with each other. Well, one of them's just disappeared. I think the problem is with my flight, with my traffic injector, it's really made the scenery, well, not the scenery, but it's really made the frame rates drop, because Frankfurt, if you know Frankfurt, it's very, very busy airport, you know, very popular with spotters as well. Just check the runway, nobody's coming down by the looks of it. And then we're just gonna cut across this runway. There's a Saudia, is that a Saudia? It looks like Saudia. Looks like it's stuck over there. Yeah, a Saudia 320. We're stuck on the other side. Just gonna cross the runway here. Right, the Saudi has disappeared now. Now our parking position should be somewhere around here. V114. This is V118, V116, and this should be V114 here now. There we go, I can see the dispatcher there on the ground. And we're going to make our turn now. And taxi lights can come off. And this is a bus gate, which is very common actually. When you fly European flights in and out of Frankfurt, you'll often find that you'll be on a bus gate. Oh, we overran the stop marker, but that's okay. Parking brake is set, and engines to off. Oh wow, what happened to the scenery? Beacon light can come off now as well. That's the strobe, that's the beacon. And seatbelt sign can come. Oh my gosh, what's happened to the frame rates? Seatbelt sign can come off, sterile off. That can come off. And then, oh my gosh, what's happened? Frame rate is just dying here. Request deboarding. What I might do actually is disconnect the fly-by-wire injector Is the deboarding requested? Deboarding requested. But we got no equipment. That's great. Anyway, that's been KLM City Hopper from Frankfurt to well, not Frankfurt to Amsterdam, Amsterdam to Frankfurt, and there doesn't seem to be any GSX equipment sorting us out today. So anyway, that will be it for today, and I thank you for flying with me. I hope to do some more flying on the Embraer, especially with nice high detailed airports such as here. This is a freeware, as I mentioned, from Orbex, and there is a payware version of the exact same airport. I believe it's the same. Anyway, that will be it for today, and I'll see you on another one. Bye bye.